Yo, what's going on, everybody? Scotty Boots here with another video. Hope you're all doing well and having a great day out there. So we are going to talk a little bit about Star Wars here, and may the 4th be with you. Figured this was a perfect day to talk about a little bit of this, and there's a lot more that will kind of tie in with certain things because there are deep meanings in Star Wars and lessons and very important values to take away from it, and none so much more than Yoda saying, do or do not, there is no try. And I wanted to talk about this a little bit because I've really adopted this into my life and it's become a part of my lifestyle throughout my health journey. Star Wars in general has been a huge part of my life since I was a kid, and it's really shaped so much of who I am and taken me on numerous journeys across the entire United States. And, I've really just incorporated Star Wars into my life. It's a core part of my life, and now it's a core part of my health as well because of some of these deeper meanings now. They really drove home in a different way, and we're going to talk about this a little bit. So before we jump into this, though, make sure you hit that subscribe button, click the bell for notifications for more tips on health, both physically and mentally, and we're going to jump right into this here. So do or do not, there is no try, or for me, I kind of look at it as just do or do not. What does that mean? It's a beautiful scene in The Empire Strikes Back there, and the lesson to be learned there is there's no trying because you're going to do it or you are going to not do it. It's simple, but the deep value to that there is a mindset. And it's not about just the quote itself, but it's about how do you engrave that and adapt that into your lifestyle so that way moving forward, you have that approach. And that's kind of what I've used to really help me with my health journey. The days that I don't want to exercise or I'm not feeling it, I think about that. You do it or you don't. So if I don't want to, I push myself because it's that do or do not mentality. If you're trying, you're leaving a door open for failure or for an excuse. You're creating a safe ground. If you try and you don't do it or you don't set the expectation for yourself, at least I tried, it gives you an excuse out. And that's really the deep meaning to that quote. When Luke is going to go try to lift the X-Wing, it's too heavy. It's too heavy. He doesn't think he can do it. He's doubting himself. It leaves that room. He's having self-doubt. So he says, well, I'll go try. Because if he doesn't do it, then what's the point, right? Yoda says, no. Do or do not. There is no try. It's a mindset. It's not just about the action of doing it or not doing it. It's a mindset. And it pushes you. If you adopt that and you tell yourself, I'm going to do it or I'm not going to do it, it pushes you harder to not keep that door open to allow for failure. And that's where the try comes in. If you're trying, you're setting yourself up for that excuse to back out. If you tell yourself it's do or do not, you're going to push yourself as hard as you can to accomplish what you are looking to do. So adopt that into your lifestyle, that do or do not mentality. You can do it with the simplest things. The simplest things. You're having a hard time with having a healthy meal or what to put into your body. Do or do not. Simple. But if you engrave that deep, it's got that deeper meaning to it. What are you going to do? You're going to eat the healthy meal or are you going to eat the unhealthy meal? Do or do not. It's almost, I'm thinking of like Hakuna Matata. Everything in The Lion King is just Hakuna Matata to everything, right? Think about that with do or do not. You're either going to eat the healthy meal and that's what's best for you, or you're not going to do it. You're either going to exercise or you're not going to exercise. You're either going to push yourself that extra bit or you're not going to push yourself that extra bit. It's all do or do not. But if you adopt that into your life, it closes the door for failure. Failure is okay. You don't have to set yourself up for failure. If you don't accomplish it, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you tell yourself you're going to try, you're leaving that door wide open. Slam that door shut. Adopt that do or do not mentality, engrave that deep into you, and it'll give you that drive and that push because there is no longer an option for failure. You're going to do it or you're not going to do it. And if you do fail, you get back up and you do it again. You don't allow that to keep you down. And the perfect example of that is in The Empire Strikes Back when we see it happen with Luke and with Yoda. Luke says it's too heavy, he can't do it, walks away. What does Yoda do? Lifts the X-Wing, brings it out. Luke says, I don't believe it. I can't believe it. Yoda replies, that is why you fail. There's such a valuable lesson to that there, because if you constantly think about, well, I'll try. Things don't seem possible like that. People do the impossible by adopting that do or do not mentality. Maybe that's not their exact quote that they're using, but that is the mindset. There's so many different quotes you can use that'll put you in that same frame of mind. That's mine. Do or do not. That's what I tell myself every single day. That's what I live by, and that is what has kept me going and pushing as hard as I possibly can every single day to better myself and continue my health journey and really create, the strongest version of myself every single day moving forward for the rest of my life. So if you're ever in self-doubt, remember, do not try. There is no try. Just do or do not. All right. And your limits are only what you perceive them to be. So thank you guys very much for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe, click the bell, thumbs up, comment down below. We'll see you in the next video.